I've got a feeling today's going to be a little bit brutal. This is the first of the save, the first game against a fierce rival. We've only got two fierce rivals. One is Milan, and the other is the team that we're facing today, Cremonese. So today we are facing our fierce rivals, Cremonese, and Cremonese are 16th in Serie B, and they haven't been doing too well. They've lost against Parma, lost against Benevento, lost against Frosinone, lost against Chievo. Okay, we lost against Chievo as well, and our defeat was actually a lot more substantial than theirs. They don't seem to be a particularly threatening team, despite the fact that their last game was a win against Padova, and they may be on a kind of upward trajectory now. They're not expected to do much, and there's not really any reason to be particularly scared of them, I don't think. So they've got this guy Briganti up front, who has played 7 games, 3 of them coming on as a sub, and he hasn't scored any goals, which is not great for a striker, I guess. But he doesn't look bad either, so might be one that we need to look out for. They've also got a player called Cremonese, Michele Cremonese. It's like being called Michael Stoke and playing for Stoke or something, isn't it? I guess Piccolo's worth keeping an eye on, I think, because although he's played 7 games in Serie B and scored 3 goals, which is not a bad return at the moment, and he also used to play for us, so that's always a little bit of a worry. I'm not massively scared of these guys, apart from the fact that they're fierce rivals, and this is a derby. It's called the Derby del Po, based on the Po River, which runs through both places. Yeah, anything can happen in a derby though, can't it? So this should go some way to explaining why I'm not that afraid of Cremonese today. Last game on the channel was against Chievo. You saw that we lost 4-0. It wasn't a bad performance as such, but I think we essentially just came up against a better team. Chievo had just come down from Serie A. We'd just come up from Serie C. So, fair enough that we lost that game. 4-0, everybody was thinking, oh shit, here we go, relegation battle, we're fucked. But since then, we've come back, and we've been playing really well. So next game was against Padova. We won that 4-1. Some old favourites coming back to score goals. Troiani, Carazza and Della Latta. Then we played Salernitana, and we beat them 5-1. Della Latta scoring again, Carazza scoring again, Portanova, Lamas, the new guy, and Nico scoring. Then we played Lecce. Again, Della Latta scored. In fact, Della Latta scored in all but one of the games since you were last with us, which is pretty fucking good. Porcari scoring as well in that one, 2-0. Then we played Pordenone, Della Latta. Portanova got 2, 3-1 in the end. And Portanova's been playing really well as well, so keep an eye on him today. Portanova, again scoring against Crotone, and we just couldn't quite get that final goal to get the win in this game. I guess 1-1 was a fair result in the end. I'm pretty happy with that so far. If you look at the competitions, we're 6th, which is kind of against all odds. 13 points. We're actually got 2 games on the 5 teams ahead of us at the moment. So in theory, if we win those 2 games, we could go top. And look at this, we're expected to fight bravely against relegation. Fuck that. We're fucking going for it. I don't care. We're going to finish minimum 9th now, I say. We're going to finish first. We're going to win the league. So we do have a couple of disappointing injuries for this game. Jacopo Silva has got a sprained ankle. He is actually passed a fitness test for today, so he could play. But I'm not going to risk him, I don't think. It's a little bit too soon, and I don't want him to be injured long term. Then we've got Nico out with a lower back stress fracture as well, and he's out for another 3 weeks. But we are pretty loaded in midfield, so I'm not too concerned about that. So despite the fact that we are newly promoted, we are the favourites today because of our good start to the season, and despite that 4-0 loss at the beginning of the season, our form is considered excellent, their form is considered poor, and okay, we've got to kind of bear in mind that this is a derby, so who knows, anything can happen. Here's the team for today. We've got Lago Marcini in goal, we've got Bertoncini, Pergreffi as the 2 centre-backs, and then in the middle as the libero, we've got Batella, who has stepped in for the injured Silva. Lamas and Troiani are full-strength wing-backs there. Pompetti, Porcari and Della Latta, close to our first-choice midfield 3 there. this would usually be Nico, but we're trying to bring Pompetti in a little bit more as he's a youngster and he can maybe, again, improve, and he does some special things sometimes, so he's a good one to watch out for. Portanova, who's been on fire. Carazza, who is a little bit out of his depth, I think, but has still scored a few goals, but doesn't look quite as dangerous as he did do in Serie A. What I've been doing is giving him 45 minutes and then bringing Busso on to give Busso some experience. If you don't remember Busso, he's one of our new signings, and again, he's only 19 years old, but he can actually do this role fairly well, or he will be able to do this role fairly well. I just want to give him game time, basically. One more thing I want to do before we start. These guys are our enemies, so fuck them. Instead of going positive, we're going to go attacking. So here we go. The Derby della Po. Della Po? Della Po. What the fuck am I on about? The Derby del Po against Cremonese. We are ready. We're playing in black today. They're playing in red, which would be a little bit confusing maybe. Nice rainy stadium. Lagamarcini plays it out to Batella. Batella finds Triani, and Triani just nods it to Castiglione, whoever he's called. Carraro, here's Gnucuri, Cremonese. Cremonese's challenged, and Lamas has the ball. Good ball, Lamas. Carazza, run for it. Carazza picks it up, he's out wide. What can he do? Oh, he's managed to get it in the box, and there's Pompetti. Porcari, Triani! Oh! Triani should have scored that. Bigreffi clears it. Here's Castagnetti. Passing it around quite well. Carraro to Bisonte. But they're not really moving forward. Oh, they are now. Pisacni? Oh, fuck. Pisacni to Bitante. Pisacane is probably pronounced in it. Fuck off. Fuck off, Cremonese. This is bullshit. We're going to beat them. Don't worry about that. It's only 14 minutes gone. This is a fierce rival. We need to fucking up our game here a bit. In fact, show some passion. Batella out to Triani. I still think this is going to be like 3-1 to us or something. Okay, we got a throw in. Here's Bigreffi. Oh, it is a long throw. Portanova. Della Latta. Must be. Oh, Della Latta. Triani, get it back in. Oh, yes, Della Latta. Yes, fuck off. Fuck off, Cremonese. Ooh. Yes. I thought Della Latta was going to score there, to be honest. He's done it enough times. Triani gets it back in, and Della Latta has a perfect header back from where it came. Brilliant. Bigreffi takes it. Portanova. Here's Della Latta again. Go on. Carazza to Pompetti. Portanova. Bigreffi. Oh, lovely ball out to Porcari. Well, it's not a lovely ball, but, you know, it's a lovely idea. Out to Porcari. Switching wings again to Triani. Oh, and Triani crosses it, but nobody's there. It was a dangerous ball, and Cremonese are panicked. They have to kick it out for a corner, which is probably the best thing to do because we're shit at corners. Here's Triani. Pompetti! Oh. Watch out for this. Oh, it's Piccolo. Oof. Piccolo used to play for us, so you've always got to be afraid of players that used to play for you. Bitante, and Della Latta intercepts, and then Bitante's won it back, and then Della Latta's won it back. Come on, Della Latta. Here's Carazza. Show us what you can do, Carazza. Show us that you're not washed up. Triani with the corner. Terrible corner again. Is Bertoncini. Porcari. Pompetti. Get it in. Oh, God, Pompetti. Everyone seems composed, calm, motivated, so we're not too worried. But for some reason, Lamas has put that pass. Oh, God. Oh, Pisacni has a good shot at Lagamarcini there. It's a fairly even game so far. Piccolo gets it in. Batella clears. Here's Bitante. Here's Piccolo. I've got a bad feeling about Piccolo. Come on, let's do a shout. Push forward. Come on, guys. Here's Batella. Della Latta. Get it to Triani. Well played. Cut it back. Oh, Carazza. Lamas. Shoot. Took too long. Oof. Bigreffi. Lamas. Switch wings. Good boy. Triani. Switch wings. Ooh. Corner, that'll do. 2 minutes of added time. Here's Troiani. Let's get a goal now. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Don't let him do this. Patella clears. Troiani. Portanova. Oh, Portanova. I'm going to have a go at him at half time, I think. 7 shots to 7. It's not the end of the world, but like we can play better than this. I know we can play better than this. So half time. 1-1. Not great. So the only change is that we've brought Nicolo Busso on for Simone Carrazza, because Carrazza just wasn't really doing it. And Busso is now as a pressing forward on attack instead of a pressing forward on support, which is what Carrazza was. And also, Busso likes to run. So I'm kind of thinking oh shit. Oh, well played, Lagamassini. I'm kind of thinking that we might start doing some balls over the top to him because he likes to run behind defenders. So we'll keep it like this for a little bit. And then maybe try that. Portano, and he's done it. Exactly what I said. Here's Busso. Oh, he's offside. You see? I know my team. Piccolo. Oh, no! That's not a corner. Oh, Piccolo can fuck off. Oh, Pisacni nearly scored then. Oh, Piccolo and Pisacni are pissing me off. That's a tongue twister, isn't it? Bertoncini to Troiani. Go for it, Busso. Oh. Here's Cremonese. Oh, Portanova takes it off him. Have a shot! That should have been a goal, both of them. Oh, God, right, we're going to make that change now. Distribute over opposition defence. Here's Bisonte, and we take it off him. Here's Busso. Good ball to Portanova. What can Portanova do? Oh, he's challenged, but Lamas is going to get it. Lamas has got it. Pompetti out to Della Latta, and he's got a man over. Oh, but he goes the other way to Lamas. Lamas gets it in. Terranova clears. And they're on the counter. They're still on the counter. And they've got a corner. Okay, and that's come to nothing. Free kick. Oh, and they've had a player sent off. Castanos has been sent off. Okay, so with them a man down, we've got a real chance now to go out and win this one. Right, let's push forward. We've got a throw in. Per Greffi. It's a long throw to nobody, but here's Della Latta. Out to Porcari. That man could make all the difference. Pompetti, Porcari. Lamas. Porcari. Going backwards here. Lamas. Per Greffi. Get it out to Troiani. Brilliant. Troiani, get it in? No. Okay. I think we should probably go slightly more direct. We should increase our tempo a little bit as well. Perhaps let them be a little bit more expressive as well. We're already distributing over the opposition defence. I don't really need to change that. Okay. Right, let's go. Come on, guys. Here's Troiani with the corner. Pompetti. Pergreffi picks it up. Let's just pile the pressure on now. Della Latta, Pergreffi, Pompetti, Lamas. Oh. We don't want to get caught on the break, though. And we won't with a ball like that. Betella, Pompetti, Lamas. Portanova, Lamas. Corner. If we don't win this game now, that'll be disappointing. Della Latta. Oh, there was someone running in there. Back out to Della Latta. Get it in. Oh my goodness. Thought I was going to go in then. Pergreffi. Della Latta. Pompetti was onside. Troiani. Oh! 76 minutes gone. Della Latta. Come on! Terranova clears it. Bertoncini. Have a shot. Have a shot. Penalty. Yes! Fuck off. Come on. Is it? Busso. Della Latta. Must be. Yes! Get in! Come on! Champion to the Po. Move up to 4th position as well. Oh, this is fucking good. I'm loving this save. Honestly, I'm so greedy. I'm so fucking greedy when it comes to this game. I want more goals, and I don't care. I want more goals. 81 minutes gone. We've got another throw-in. Lamas. Oh, we've lost it. Pisacni. Oh, brilliantly won back. Triani. Della Latta. Pocari. Della Latta. Triani. I want another goal. Come on. Pompetti. Lamas. Get it across. Oh. Pegreffi. Lamas. Pompetti. Portanova. Oh, what a shot from Portanova. That was incredible. Now, one thing that I've noticed, and I'm just going to change it now, is that low crosses. Because I've noticed that we don't seem to be winning the ball in the air at all. And if we do, they have a lot of players in the area. If we're whipping in some low crosses, then potentially either they might make a mistake or we might be able to get on the end of it. I thought he touched that after it had gone over the line, but maybe not. Here's Troiani. Bertoncini. And it's straight into the hands of Ravaglia. Pisacni. Gets it out to Bitante. Clear it. Lamas, clear it. Oh. We can't afford to be giving them chances like that. I mean, we've only had 4 more shots than them and they've got 10 men. So it makes you think, you know, if they'd managed to keep that man, what would have happened? 88 minutes. They can still score. We need another goal. It's a corner. Maybe we should go cautious now. It's too late. Pompetti clears. Cremonese. Oh, God, that would have been the icing on the cake, wouldn't it? Right, we're going defensive. This could be a mistake. 89 minutes. 3 minutes of added time. Demand more. Here's Cremonese. Looks like we're kind of backing off them a little bit now, which I don't like. It's okay, Lagamarcini, I'll have that. It makes a meal of it. In fact, what are we doing? Let's waste some time. Time wasting. Whenever possible. Lagamarcini with the ball over the top to no one, but Busso's going to get it, and he does. Pompetti to Lamas. Let's go. Get it in. Corner. Oh, 1 minute left. Della Latta. Pisacni clears. Oh my goodness, they've got a man right up there, Nukuri. He's challenged, and he's challenged again, and Lamas does brilliantly. Lamas is kind of making up for his first half performance, but Nukuri comes back and wins it off him. Pisacni was free there. Okari, Patella. Patella over the top, and I feel like I need to pull my defensive line back a little bit here. Over with the foul. Right, I'm just going to pull my defensive line back a little bit, and I'll close that down a little bit as well. I just don't want them to get in behind like they have been doing. Cremonese. Yes, we fucking did it. Fuck off, Cremonese. Yes. So a brilliant result, and that takes us up to 4th place. We still got a game in hand on the 3 teams above us, and we can still go first with a win in our next game. But it was actually a pretty even game, and if this Castanos had not been sent off, I think we could have potentially been in trouble there. So we dodged a bullet a little bit, really. So next few games we've got Brescia is our next game, and that could be a difficult one. Brescia 5th at the moment, so that might be interesting. Perugia, Vitebese, Cittadella, Carpi, Carrarese, who came up with us last season. So yeah, we've got some interesting games coming up. I'm quite interested in the Parma game. That might be the one that I come back for, actually. I want to try and do less games this season because I don't want it to take so long to get to the end of the season. So I'll probably only do another 3 games this season. But Parma are a fucking classic team that everyone loves, aren't they? So I think Parma will be a good one to come back for. But yeah, so far, so good. I'm very, very happy with our performance in Serie B. And to be honest, again, it's a case of what's happening here. You know, we're doing too well. 6 matches in a row without losing. That is good, isn't it? However, the relegation favourites' good form can surely not continue, and the critics say it's merely a matter of time before they find themselves slipping down the table again. Well, the critics can suck a bag of dicks. Piacenza are among the leading goal scorers in the Serie B, netting 17 times in 7 matches. Piacenza's recent good form has led to many recalling G's Italian Serie A victory with Il Piace in 2019 amid suggestions that further success may follow in the near future. It's not fucking suggestions, mate. It's happening. I've just done a stupid thing. I just bid on this Gideon Zelalem, mostly because I like his name, but he's available on free. Look at him. He's available on a free. He could actually, Delalata on one side. Nico is getting on a little bit, so he could take Nico's position potentially. The only problem is this little thing up here. That's like 4 times what our highest earner is making. So under 23 players are automatically eligible to play in all matches. Good, spirited individual, could adapt well to living in another country. Strong penalty taker, enjoys big matches. Balance and ability on the ball make him a fairly skillful player. Can play in a couple of possessions. Fucking, he's interested. I'm interested. We're all interested. Come on, Zelalem. Come and join the revolution. We showed them, didn't we? Po champions. Now, admittedly, it could have been a little bit different if they didn't have a man sent off. They were playing okay. We were fairly evenly matched. And it is a derby, so, anything can happen. But we kept our heads, we played well, and we beat them. And we're now 4th. So, fucking brilliant all round. Next game, probably Parma. I don't know. But I'd like it to be Parma. But we'll see how we get on. So, yeah. All going well so far. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.